Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Lights here at Benilde-St. Margaret Stadium, where the 2-3 Hill-Murray Pioneers take on the 0-5 Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. We are just about ready to get started, and here is the kickoff. Got a return at about the 10-yard line, brings it up to the 30, up into the 40, and Hill-Murray will start out this game with great field position. Welcome, everybody. My name is Paul Baldwin, and you and I are going to become great friends tonight as I am flying solo in the broadcast booth tonight. And it's another of one of these unseasonably warm autumn evenings with the game temperature right around 70 degrees and a light 8-mile-an-hour east-southeast wind, which will be about left to right on your screen. Here comes Hill-Murray for their first play from scrimmage. Got two wideouts. Back to pass. Going deep right out of the gate. Throws into traffic, and it's broken up, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 to go for the Hill-Murray Pioneers.
Second down and 10 for Hill-Murray from the 40-yard line.
So Hill-Murray coming up 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line. And I apologize, I am missing the quarterback's name. That is number 11, Joe McHuggerin. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that.
Very short gain on the play.
Short gain on that play. It'll bring up 3rd and long for Hill-Murray. The nice tackle by Ryan Seaver for the Red Knights, and that
7 from the 43-yard line.
So we've got about a 3rd and 7 to go here, with Hill-Murray beginning its first possession of the game. And if this game is going to be won by the Red Knights, they're going to need to play tough defense. He's back to pass. That ball may have been tipped. It's incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down for the Pioneers. And that's just what the doctor ordered for the Red Knights, who get a 3-and-out on their first defensive possession. And they will now receive, we can only assume, a punt and have their first play from scrimmage. And there's the punt. It's a nice spiral punt to Brady Wine, who scoops it up at about the 20-yard line, hits to the 30, moves out to the outside, gets up to about the 40-yard line, and now the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights will take over from about the same spot that Hill-Murray did before. We'll see if they can get their offense going. Their quarterback, Jamarius Courtney, a threat to run as well as pass. And so we'll see if Benilde-St. Margaret's can jump out to a lead. Here we see the starting lineup for the Red Knights.
1st and 10 for the Red Knights.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Red Knights, who would love to get something going and get their first victory here this season. We got trips to the near side, wide out to the outside. Courtney throws a little screen, and not much there. Not much there for the Red Knights. A little bit of a gain, maybe 1 or 2 yards. Here's the starting defense for the Hill-Murray Pioneers. We got Rashad McKinley, Simon Seidel, Sawyer Seidel, and Max Nicholson. Be 2nd down and 9 for the Red Knights. We got 2 wide near side, 1 wide on the outside. Courtney drops back to pass, finds a man, but just a little bit off, perhaps.
Courtney intended for number 42, Khalif Brown, incomplete. Make it 3rd down.
And that was intended for Khalif Brown, and who may have just kind of had a little bit of alligator hands there, not really sure. Looked like a decent pass, but maybe a little bit outside. So it's going to be 3rd and long for the Red Knights, who really got to get something going here. Courtney in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, and he is going to take off. He's a threat with the legs. He's got some room. He's turning the corner at the 50-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Red Knights. And that'll move the sticks. And just what the Red Knights needed there to get out there, not have a third and out like they had just forced, and they find themselves at about the 50-51 yard line. First and 10 from the 47 yard line for the Red Knights. If you give Courtney room, he will exploit it. Trips to the far side, Courtney in the shotgun. Takes the snap, a little read option, finds a man in the flat, and he gets out to about the 45 yard line, and the Red Knights have something going early in the first quarter. That'll bring the ball up to about the 35 yard line. Another first down for the Red Knights. You got a pistol formation. Courtney drops back, looks around, doesn't see anything, starts moving, and he is quick, escapes a tackle, and pushes himself all the way up to about the 20 yard line, and that should be another first down for the Red Knights.
Courtney picks up another Red Knight first down on a nice run.
So Jamarius Courtney off to a great start today. 2 big runs, finding some receivers in the flat, and the Red Knights have something going here with first and 10 from the 21 yard line. Courtney takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Same play they just threw, and they pick up about 5 yards, and that's a nice little play. The Hill-Murray Pioneers saw it coming, but it's always good to get the 5 yards on that first down, and now you're looking at a 2nd and 5 rather than a 2nd and 10. And as we always talk about, this is what opens up the playbook for you a little bit more.
Correction, that reception was Nicholas Cole.
We got a handoff. And that was to Luke Ferdine. Not much there. It'll be 3rd and 5, and the Red Knights would sure like to pick up a first down right here. He finds this man in the flat. There's the pass is completed. And it is going to be close. We'll see how they mark it. It looks to me like he may have gotten it. Caught it at about the 10 yard line. And he is going to be short. It's 4th and 1, and the Red Knights will go for it. Courtney with the keeper finds his way through. That'll be a first down for the Red Knights. And they are knocking on the door. 1st and goal with 8:10 to play in the first quarter. This is a great drive for the Red Knights. Giving their defense rest, marching the ball right up the field. A nice long possession after a 3rd and out that they forced on the Hill-Murray Pioneers. And the Red Knights would sure like to punch it in right here. And there is the give. Tries to turn the corner, doesn't get much. And that was, I'm missing the name and number. That was Luke Ferdine again. So we got 2nd and goal to go. That's about 4 yards. 7:38 to play in the first quarter. Red Knights off to a great start today. Courtney takes the snap. The handoff to Ferdine. He's got room. Great blocking up front, and it's a touchdown, Luke Ferdine. Bye-bye, little Sebastian. The Red Knights go up 6-0 with 7:18 to play in the first quarter. A great start here on senior night for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. Just what they wanted to do, a 3 and out to start the game for Hill-Murray, and then they drive the ball about 60 yards on a beautifully executed possession for a Luke Ferdine touchdown. Great blocking up front there that allowed Luke Ferdine to find the space and get into the end zone.
Will attempt the extra point for Red Knights.
And they're going to go for the extra point, and now they're going to move back in.
Kick is up.
And the kick is up. And it is good. The Red Knights take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter of senior night here in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Red Knights will now kick off to Hill-Murray, and we'll see if Hill-Murray can respond or if the Red Knights will come back with another 3 and out. Look at this handoff for Dean, wide open holes, and he just finds his way right in for a little push at the end, and he is in the end zone to give the Red Knights a 7-0 lead to start off this ball game. Elliot Huther with the nicely kicked extra point there. It's always good to have a reliable kicker in these games. It can become an incredible advantage. So Hill-Murray taking the field to receive. Benilde-St. Margaret's heading out to kick off. A little bit of a east-southeast wind coming in, so there's maybe a little bit of a kicking into the wind here for the Red Knights, but nothing too daunting. Huther ready to kick.
Bitter to kick off for the Red Knights.
And there's the kick, kind of a line drive, spinning kick, takes a little bit of a Benilde bounce. It is picked up and taken up to the 30. Great speed by the returner up to about the 40-some yard line. I can't quite see his number, and I'd love to give him a shout out, but he's got quick feet. As soon as he catches that ball, he takes off. That is number 28. Sawyer Seidel, yes, that's right, and he is one of their main go-to guys. He's got a great burst of speed once he gets that ball, and he is a threat to return kickoffs and punts. So it's 1st and 10 for the Pioneers here with 7:11 to go in the first quarter. Quarterback drops back, and it is picked off by the Red Knights! An unadvisable throw by the quarterback of the Hill-Murray Pioneers, and the Red Knights have a huge turnover and a 1st and 10. It'll be in the Pioneer territory at about the 30-35 yard line. That ball just seemed to get away from him, through right into traffic. Brady Wine picks it up, and the Red Knights will take over. This is exactly what the Red Knights were hoping for today. About the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 to go for the Red Knights, threatening to go up 2 scores, looking for that first win. Little fake, nice pass in the flat, and that'll pick up about 4 or 5 yards. So a nice little play. As long as the Red Knights can continue to do that, they're going to be tough to stop. If they can get those little dink and dunk short passes along with Jamarius Courtney's legs, they can really get things going today. And that was number 46 on the reception. I don't have his name. Courtney carries the ball, get a short gain. I guess they did get a first down on. No, that's right. They did get a first down on that previous one. My bad. You know, it's hard when you're flying solo to catch everything. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Red Knights. Looking to go up 2 touchdowns early against the Hill-Murray Pioneers. Courtney back to pass. And he finds a man looking for a screen. Not much there. And that will be potentially for a loss with the pass to Khalif Brown. Just nothing there, well defended. And that was Sawyer Seidel with the tackle, just right there, ready to go. Not much doing for the Red Knights. Now they've got a 3rd and long. We got a flag on the field, I believe. I would anticipate the Pioneers to probably decline this if it's on the Red Knights. I'm not sure what happened. That was
holding against the Red Knights has been declined by Hill-Murray.
And yes, Hill-Murray will decline the penalty because they'd rather be at a 3rd and long than a 3rd and longer than a 2nd and long.
31-yard line.
And so here we go from about the 31-yard line, looking at 3rd and 14 for the Red Knights. Would like to convert here or at least get even a little bit closer possibly go for it on 4th down or kick a field goal. Courtney drops back. He's looking for the end zone. He's got a man, and he just missed him. That was for Khalif Brown again, and Courtney just missed him. He had him, and he threw it just a little bit behind him and beyond him, and Brown just could not pull that one in. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Red Knights at about the 31-yard line. Off to a great start here today with a 3 and out. Then the Red Knights came and drove down for a touchdown, got the interception on Hill-Murray's next possession, and here we are, 4th and long. And they're going to look to go for it because this is about 4-down territory. Hoping to at least just pick up some yards. Courtney going for the end zone again, and it is tipped by Hill-Murray. Very well defended. Secondary did a good job there, waiting for that ball to be thrown, looking exactly for what Courtney was looking for, and was able to tip that ball away wisely. And so Hill-Murray will take over at about the 31-yard line. He probably could have intercepted it, but it was wise to tip it. Yep, he absolutely could have, because otherwise it would have functioned like a punt. So good, smart play there by Hill-Murray. And they will now take over. Benilde unable to convert after the interception.
First and 10 for the Pioneers from the 31-yard line.
And there's the give to Seidel. I hope I'm saying his name right. Not much there as the Red Knights clog it up at the line for a very short gain, if anything at all, maybe a yard.
Second down and 7 to the 34-yard line.
And there's the give again to Seidel, and he has just got such speed, able to come around the corner, and it looked like Jake Runman almost had him, but couldn't quite get to him because of the speed of Sawyer Seidel, and a nice pickup there, and that will move the Sticks 1st down, Hill-Murray.
Excuse me, 1st and 10 from 45.
5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's been an exciting first quarter so far. Hill-Murray trying to get something going to answer the Red Knights' early touchdown. And we've got a flag.
On the play.
Perhaps a false start. Couldn't quite see the call there.
Offsides, Red Knights.
And it's an offsides penalty on the Red Knights, and that will hurt. Nothing like starting out a series at 1st and 5. So the playbook wide open for the Hill-Murray Pioneers. McCuggrin drops back, hands it off. And not much there, a couple yards, but that's about all they're going to need here with only 5 yards until the 1st down. We're looking at
for the Red Knights.
Second and about 2, I would say.
For the Hill-Murray from the 47.
So there's McCuggrin, not sure if I'm saying his name right, hands it off to Seidel. And it looks like a 1st down for the Hill-Murray Pioneers, and they are on the move now. It's going to be important for the Red Knights to tighten up here. So it is 1st down. We think, yeah, now they're moving the Sticks. Moving the Sticks a little late. They might get this playoff before the Sticks get moved. McCuggrin under center, hands it off to Seidel, who is trying to make his way, doesn't find much. Nice ankle tackle there. And it'll be 2nd and long. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. The Hill-Murray Pioneers, not much of a passing team.
Second down and 9 from the 44-yard line.
Only 4 passing attempts in their last game. But they were able to rush for 257 yards, 247 of them from Seidel. And there goes McCuggeran on it. Gets a nice gain, finds some space, makes some moves, and it is a first down for the Hill-Murray Pioneers, who are on the march.
Hill-Murray first down.
Little fake pass there, and he is off. Good moves. Turns the corner, gets out of bounds, avoids getting hit.
31-yard line.
And the Hill-Murray Pioneers have found the frontier and are moving. Covering with the pass. It's caught. Nice little shake there. Finds some room. Nice gain for the Pioneers.
Reception number 20.
And that was caught by Joseph Koch, who saw the hot pursuit coming in from the Benilde defender, was able to squeak around him. And it's a nice gain for the Pioneers. You can see here this is
second down and 5 for the Pioneers.
Brady Wine coming in, and he just comes in a little too hard, too fast, and then Koch is able to squirt around him, and it is going to be 2nd and 5 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to play in the first quarter. Quarterback drops back. Another handoff to Seidel, who's pushing his way up and to a first down. And the Hill-Murray Pioneers offense started out real flat in its first possession, but have really found a rhythm here.
Hill-Murray first down.
By utilizing the powerful legs of Seidel, finding a couple passes in the flats and getting going. So it's 1st and 10. Ball in about the 16, 17-yard line. Drops back, handoff to Seidel again. And there he goes, and he has got some power and some quickness. Still on his feet, spinning around, and he is close, but not quite there. A great run by Seidel.
First down, it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's 1st and goal for the Hill-Murray Pioneers.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
So 1st and goal on the 2-yard line, knocking on the door, and I would imagine it's going to be pretty hard to stop him here. And there goes Seidel, and he pounds his way through, and it looks like a touchdown,
Seidel,
Pioneers,
touchdown.
And they have answered. Benilde off to a great start, holding Hill-Murray to a 3-and-out in their first possession. Then the Red Knights marched down for a touchdown on their first possession. Then they got an interception, unable to convert, and Hill-Murray answers here, looking to kick a field goal and tie up this game with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. We are off to a great night of football tonight, folks.
Kick is up.
The kick is up, and it is good.
And that is good. J.P. Yoakum.
And that is J.P. Yoakum with the game-tying field goal, 1:45 to play.
7. Hill-Murray Pioneers 7 with 1:45 to go in the first quarter.
So it's 7-7 here, 1:45 to play in the first quarter. Benilde-St. Margaret's unable to stop the Hill-Murray Pioneers on that drive, and we'll see how they can respond. It's going to take some work on the part of Jamarius Courtney, a quarterback for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights, to really take control, get some passing game going, open up the field for him, and he can be a serious threat with his legs.
Number 22, Luke Radine, back for Red Knights. Yoakum kicking off from the Hill-Murray
It's
Pioneers.
Radine back to receive. Yoakum kicking off from the near side hash mark. From what we saw from that field goal, he's got a nice strong leg. And there's the
Yoakum with
kick.
the kick.
Nice deep kick.
Fradine on the return.
Fradine with the return up to about the 20-yard line, shakes a tackle, and is met there at about the 21, and that's about as far as he's going to go. And a nice defended kickoff by the Hill-Murray Pioneers. The Red Knights will have an 80-yard journey to go if they want to respond and take the lead back. So here we go, 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Courtney in the shotgun position. Got a man in motion. And he finds a nice little play there with the man in motion, causing a little bit of a screen, and the Red Knights will pick up a good gain there on that play. I like the design. Kind of fool the defense a little bit. Not sure exactly who it's going to, and it looks like it went.
Second down and 2 from the 29-yard line.
Max Benning on the reception there. So it's 2nd and 2, a nice 8-yard gain to open up this possession for the Red Knights. Courtney takes a snap, looks quick, finds his man. It's a catch. He moves, he spins, he gets up, and it is a first down, Red Knights.
Malik Brown on the reception from Courtney.
Who caught that one? I didn't quite see.
Picks up a Red Knight first down.
42.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard
Don't have his name.
line.
Courtney has looked to him a couple times this game. Ball on the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 to go. Another quick look. Finds some moves. Picks up 2 to 3 yards. Nice stop by the Hill-Murray Pioneers there. That could have been worse, but they're able to hold him to a short gain. This will be 2nd and 6 to go. Khalif Brown, thank you, is number 42. That's who we're looking for. I've got a great crew with me helping me out as I'm flying solo today.
Fradine, the ball carrier.
And we got a nice run there, right up to almost the first down. That'll be the end of the first quarter with the Red Knights and the Hill-Murray Pioneers knotted up at 7. Looking forward to a great second quarter in just a minute here.
It costs so little to teach a child to love, and so much to teach him to hate. These simple but profound words from our founder have been guiding Boys Town in our work with kids and families for over a century. Today, the ideals of equality and respect are at the core of each parenting strategy you'll find at boystown.org/parenting. Whether you're a parent, grandparent, or guardian of a toddler, teen, or someone in between, we've got parenting guides, articles, videos, tools, and quick tips on a variety of subjects, all developed with love by Boys Town's experts.
Teach me respect.
Teach me patience.
Teach me kindness. Teach me love.
Visit boystown.org/magnet today to receive your Teach Love magnet. It's a great reminder that the change we want to see in our world begins at home, and Boys Town is there to help along the way.
We are back here in St. Louis Park as the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights are headed into the second quarter against the Hill-Murray Pioneers. It is 3rd and 1 in the beginning of the second quarter with a tie game, 7-7. It's been a great quarter of football so far, with the Red Knights sort of taking over the first half of the first quarter, and then the Hill-Murray Pioneers sort of taking over the second half of the first quarter. The Red Knights looking to respond here in the second quarter to take their lead back, knotted up 7-7. So we've got a 3-receiver set for the Red Knights. Courtney in the shotgun. Ball is snapped, and it is a sneaker keeper. Oh no, I had that wrong. Courtney was under center, and they will get the first down on that play.
First and 10 at the 49.
We're so used to Courtney in the backfield there that's where I thought he was. So it's first and 10 for the Red Knights. Ball at just about midfield. Keeper for Courtney there, and he finds a hole, and he is off to the races, friends, and he will take that ball all the way down to about the 26, 27-yard line. Great run by the quarterback, Jamarius Courtney. He is always a threat to do that. You've got to keep an eye on him, and then when you do, he finds a man in the flat. And so here we are with the Red Knights hurrying it up a little bit, trying to keep this rhythm going. Jamarius Courtney in the shotgun position. And it's the give to Ferdine, and Ferdine finds some room, and he will pound this ball. He's just going and going, carrying him like a train all the way down to the 10-yard line, and the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights have it going again, knocking on the door. So that'll be another first down.
First and goal from the 10-yard line.
To go with first and goal. Courtney keeps it, and he's got room. He's going to find it. Touchdown, Red Knights by Little Sebastian. Jamarius Courtney with a touchdown here at the beginning of the second quarter. The Red Knights doing exactly what they want to be doing, taking the lead back, running the ball, mixing it up, and they are on top 13-7. Very nice run by Courtney. He's just so hard to take down, a big kid. Great blocking up front, and he finds his way into the end zone. And now he can take a little breather. So we got an interesting formation here by the Red Knights. Looking for a little trickery maybe, but nope, they head back into their field goal
attempt the extra point for the
formation.
Red Knights.
And Huther with the kick. It is up, and it is good. 14-7, Benilde-St. Margaret's. The crowd is back into it. We've got people getting them on their feet, getting fired up for the Red Knight football on this senior night edition of Friday Night Lights. Very exciting night of football. We'll see what the Hill-Murray Pioneers, how they can respond. They're a fired-up team as well, with a 2-game winning streak on their trail. The Red Knights looking for their first win of the season. They have played a very tough schedule, had a nice effort against the St. Louis Park Orioles a couple weeks ago. And they are fired up tonight to give this home crowd a victory. We'll see where this goes with 11 minutes to play in the second quarter. They're setting up to kick from the far hash line.
Hitter on the kick.
And a little pooch kick. It's muffed, and that is picked up. And not much of a return, but also not bad field position for the Pioneers at about the 28-yard line. Ultimately, that was Joseph Koch who picked it up after it was just muffed a little bit there by Maxwell Nicholson. So the Pioneers going at just right about the 30-yard line, they'll spot it. They've got about a 70-yard journey ahead of them. And it's the give. Oh, and there he goes. He is off. He's got speed, and he is gone. Bye, Little Sebastian. That's a touchdown for the Hill-Murray Pioneers. First play of that series of this quarter, and it is a 70-yard touchdown run by Sawyer Seidel. Wow, does he have speed and power. Look at him get some great blocking up front, and once he gets going, he is hard to catch. And that'll take the wind out of your sails every time, a big run like that. Pioneers looking to tied up. The kick is up, and it is good. And we have ourselves, looks to be like a little bit of a shootout, friends, here, as it's 14-14, 11 to play in this first half. And it has been an exciting back and forth game. Both teams playing well, having a hard time stopping each other on the offensive ends, but they are going back and forth. And so we're looking forward to just a great night of football as we continue to march on forward. So the Red Knights will take over, and they're going to want to respond right back. And we'll see how long this goes on and how, if the defenses will be able to tighten up and make some stops. It's just one of those games where it may come down to just who happens to get the ball last. Incredible run on the part of Sawyer Seidel with a 70-yard dash to the end zone on the first play of that series after the Red Knights drove the ball down the field. 10:54 to play in the first half. Yoakum ready to kick. Looks like Verdeen ready to receive. And he boots that one deep. And it is muffed by the Red Knights, an inadvisable pickup, and they're gonna start their series from the 10-yard line. That one was good for a touchback, and the Red Knights probably should have let it go so they could have the ball at the 20, but instead he tries to field it, muffs it, is able to pick it up to avoid total disaster, and is brought down at the 10-yard line. So the Red Knights have a long road ahead of them, starting at their own 10-yard line, not where you want to be. They also have been moving the ball well. They would love to get a nice long drive to wear down this Hill-Murray defense here. And Hill-Murray would love to make a good 3-and-out here. And there's a reception. And not much going there. He found maybe a yard or two. And I couldn't quite tell who caught that, but not a lot of gain there. But the as I was saying, the Pioneers would love to get a 3-and-out here and start to get this field possession game going. So it's 2nd and 6. Courtney getting the signal from the sideline. In the shotgun formation, drops back to pass and finds his man, but not much there either. Caught it at appeared to be about the line of scrimmage. And that looked like Jonathan Gettle on the reception, but hit hard as he receives it with nice solid defense by the Pioneers. So it's 3rd and 4. The Red Knights need a first down here. Courtney does a quick pass, and it looks like he's got it over to number 46, I believe. Catches the ball, and we've got a first down for the Red Knights. Now that they're out of that 10, 15-yard line-ish area, they can breathe a little bit.
1st and 10 for the Red Knights from the 24-yard line.
They're at the 24-yard line. Would like to keep moving that ball. Looking for a nice long possession. Courtney takes the snap. It's the handoff, and he's got some room. He's got some blocking. He's got some legs, and he is taken down at about the 48-yard line. A huge gain for the Red Knights, and another first down with 9 minutes remaining in the half. And that was Luke Verdeen on the carry there. Got some great blocking and great moves, good field vision. Gets upfield and makes the first down, and the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights are marching again. Bumps into his own man, but Courtney finds a little bit of room, picks up maybe a couple of yards. Would have liked to see looked like some little bit of miscommunication there that might have slowed him down. Didn't allow him that quick first step that he gets. So it's 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2 for the Red Knights from the 48-yard line.
8:30 to play in the half. Courtney in the shotgun. Verdeen in the backfield. It's the give to Verdeen, and he finds some room. He gets some good blocking again, And there he goes. He finds some more room and more legs. He loses his helmet on the tackle. He's taken down at about the 26, 27-yard line. Another big gain for the Red Knights and a first down.
Red Knights first down.
A couple of great runs by Ferdine in this drive. Really good blocking up front.
Officials
And he's got some
timeout.
power in those legs that just allows him to push forward. And this has just been a really fun first half of football with 8:20 to play in the first half. So the ball spotted at about the 26-yard
First and
line.
10 for the Red Knights from the 26-yard line.
Courtney getting the signal from the sideline. Wouldn't be surprised to see either a keeper. Yep, and there it is.
Courtney, the ball carrier.
And Courtney keeps it, and he
Short
picks up
gain on the
about
play.
4 or 5 yards. A nice run by Courtney. I was going to say a keeper by Courtney or a give to Ferdine, but Ferdine was getting a little rest on the sidelines. He's back in the game.
Second down and 4 for the Red Knights from the 21-yard line.
So both teams going to have some things to figure out in the locker room around defense, but excited about what they're seeing on offense. Courtney takes the snap, looking to pass, finds a man. He's looking end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown, Red Knights by the little Sebastian Max Benning with the reception, with the touchdown, and the Red Knights go up 20-14 with 7:31 remaining in the first half. What an exciting night of football we have had, friends. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. We'll see if the Red Knights can convert and go up 21-14. Both kickers having really good nights on their extra points. Not one of them missed. Almost no wind. That certainly helps. So here with this formation that they love doing, that ultimately usually ends up in a more standard extra point kick formation. It's Ferdine with the spot. The kick is up. And it is no good. Wide left on the field goal, or on the extra point for Huther. And unfortunately, I want to apologize any Red Knights fans out there, and I want to ask for thanks from any Pioneers fans. I think I cursed him when I said both kickers have been perfect tonight. And he went wide left, which is a scene all too familiar to Minnesota sports fans. So it's 20-14, still a great run by the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights, up 20-14 with 7:30 to play in the half, looking to make a big stop and go into the halftime with the lead. Perfectly executed play, perfect throw, perfect catch by Max Benning. So Huther ready to kick off, looking to kick deep and maybe get a touchback or pin him deep. What you don't want to do is give up great field position for the Pioneers here. They've got Seidel ready to receive, who has such a great burst of speed. Once he gets going, he's so hard to stop. He's almost getting 10 to 15 yards before the recovery is even there. And it's a short kick. And it's brought in, a huge block on the part of the Pioneers, and a great return for the Hill-Murray Pioneers by Simon Seidel, who I would assume is related, is related to Sawyer, but I'm not going to make any assumptions. But a great return, a great block up front, and the Pioneers are set to start in Red Knight territory here with 7:21 to go in the first half. It was exactly what the Red Knights did not want to happen. So they're looking for some big D. Hill-Murray looking to respond. He's got room, and there goes Seidel out to the outside, breaks a tackle, and he is brought down on the 30-yard line for about a 20-yard pickup, and he is having a great night. First down, Pioneers. Look at him when he gets going. It's just hard to stop him. I said missed or broken tackle. I should have said missed tackle there. Quarterback is under center. It's the give to Seidel. He doesn't get any rest. And he is off and going. And picks up about 10 yards. It looks like a first down for the Pioneers, and they are ready to respond. We are just back and forth, up and down in this game.
First and goal for the 10-yard line.
The first and goal on the 10-yard line. The Red Knights take a timeout. They want to calm down. They want to relax. They want to get their defense set right, hoping to stop them. But once Sawyer Seidel gets going, he is hard to stop. That's all I wanted. Seidel, thank you. Sorry, that's all I wanted. So timeout by the Red Knights, looking to get themselves set.
First and goal for Hill-Murray from the 10-yard line.
Hill-Murray looking to respond here, looking to get the ball into the end zone, get the extra point and take the lead. Red Knights doing everything they can to stop him. And this is the give to Seidel, and he finds his way, keeps going, spinning, marching up to about the 2-yard line. He almost got in.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Sawyer Seidel coming off a 247-yard game last week. You don't need to pass much when you've got a runner like that, as he can just power his way through. Huge gains almost every time he touches the ball. And I'd look for a gift to him right here with 2 yards to go to get into the end zone. And indeed, Sawyer Seidel gets it and pushing. And he looks to be short.
Down to the 1-yard line, make it third and goal from the 1.
So it's third and goal, ball on the 1-yard line. I would say definitely 4-down territory here for the Pioneers. 5:48 to go in the half. Possibly a keeper. And it's the gift to Seidel, and he is in. Touchdown, Pioneers. And here we go. It is 20-20 with 5.5 to go in the first half, and the Pioneers looking to take the lead on the conversion.
Yoakum to attempt the extra point for the Pioneers.
Yoakum back to kick. There's a snap, spot, the kick is up, and it is good. The Hill-Murray Pioneers take the lead 21-20 with 5:36 remaining in the first half, and plenty of time for Benilde to respond. But Hill-Murray with their first lead of the game. So Hill-Murray feeling pretty good about themselves right now. They took advantage of the missed extra point on the other end, and they have the lead with 5:36 to go. Who knows how this bad boy is going to turn out, friends? I'd like to see a nice deep kick by Huther here if you're a Benilde fan.
Yoakum will kick off for the Pioneers.
Did I say Huther? I meant Yoakum. Yoakum with the kick, and it is deep, and they let this one go wisely, so the Red Knights will take over on the 20-yard line. I imagine they got coached up on that with those deep kicks. Let them go, don't try to handle them, and have a almost disaster like they did last time, although it turned out fine as they marched down the field 90 yards for a touchdown. They'd like to march down the field 80 yards for a touchdown this time. 5:36 still to go in the first half. So Courtney out in the shotgun again. Always got that sort of read option working for him. And it's a quick pass in the flat, and nice gain for the Red Knights. Be about, looks like maybe an 8-yard pickup. And that was number 46. With the reception. So it's 2nd down and 2, ball on the 28-yard line. Courtney in the shotgun again. Pulls back, finds a man, he bobbles it, and oh, it could have been a nice gain. That was Max Benning, who just couldn't quite handle it. He had some blocking, he had some moves, and he just couldn't quite get it. It's a little out in front of him, but definitely a catchable ball. He'd like to have that one back. But no harm, no foul. It'll be 3rd and 2. And I would expect to see a keeper by Courtney here. Got a man down for Hill-Murray. And now because of that, he's going to have to come out. It looks like he'll be okay as he's laboring on that leg, but moving all on his own. So 3rd and short to go. 5 minutes to play in the first half. Courtney keeps it, and he has got the first down. And that's all he needed. I thought he was going to pick up more, but he got just enough to get the first down and move the sticks. 4:53 to play in the first half. Benilde-St. Margaret's looking to take that lead back and hopefully be the last team to touch the ball this half. Nice little drop back there by Courtney to put a little pause in the minds of the Hill-Murray defense, and he just gets exactly what he needed to pick up the first down, a nice 3-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. We got trips to the far side, one wide out to the near side. It's a handoff to Ferdine, and he is plugged up at the line. Nice defense by the Hill-Murray Pioneers to bring it to 2nd and long. So it's 2nd and 8. And there's the give, and he's got some room and good blocking. Man grabs his jersey, but it should be enough for another Red Knights first down. And that is Luke Ferdine, who's having a great night here on his home field. Getting some great blocking today, finding room. Got those powerful legs to just keep pushing himself. And it's a first down, Red Knights. Courtney with the give, and it is Ferdine who's got the goal, and he finds another first down for about 13 yards, up to about the 42-yard line, and the Red Knights are moving the ball again. Pioneer defense looking to tighten up here as the Red Knights are knocking on the door with 3.5 left in the first half. 3 wide to the far side, 1 to the near side. Trying to get him off sides. Looks like he had him, and I think he did. Courtney with a hard snap might have pulled a man off sides.
Dead ball foul, offsides, Hill-Murray.
So that'll bring up the 1st and 5 for the Red Knights, moving the ball even closer to that goal line that they are hungry to find. Looking to tick off some time on the clock. 3:15 to go in the half. 21-20 Hill-Murray. Courtney in the shotgun position, takes the snap, and he fakes the handoff, finds a man down in the flat, and he is down at about the 32-yard line for a Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights first down.
First and 5.
So the Red Knights in a really great drive here, doing exactly what they wanted to do, chew up some clock, march down the field, threaten to get into the end zone and take that lead back. 21-20, Hill-Murray with 2:50 to go in the half. Courtney get the signs.
Football field as we will do introductions at halftime. The same with the dance team. Senior parents head on down.
Got trips to the near side. Courtney keeps it, and he takes off, and he is hard to stop once he gets going, and he picks up a bunch.
Gain of 9 on the
Hard
play.
to tell from our vantage point. It's going to be second and short, and it looks like what the Red Knights did there was send out 5
Second down and
receivers
2.
to spread out the Hill-Murray defense and then do the keeper, because when Courtney has space, he can find room and run.
18-yard line.
So it's second and 1, 2:10 to go in the half. Pioneers up 21-20. Courtney staying in the shotgun position. It's where he likes to be. And it's the give to Ferdine, and he is going, and he is down at about the 6-yard line. And that'll be another Red Knights first down. It's first and goal to go with 1:50 left in the first half. The Red Knights down 21-20, looking to take the lead right here. Courtney in the shotgun again, looking to throw. Has some time, and he takes off, and he is gone. Bye-bye, little Sebastian. It is a touchdown, Red Knights. 1:26 to go, 26-21. Benilde-St. Margaret's takes the lead back, and we'll see if they can convert. Possibly go for 2. Hill-Murray looking to stop, to keep this thing within 5. And Red Knights looking to get started.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout on the field by the Pioneers. They want to make sure they've got everything set and right to stop this 2-point conversion. 26-21, 1:26 to go in the half. The Red Knights looking to extend their lead, possibly get 2 to go up 28-21. No matter what happens here, Hill-Murray looking to get the ball back, looking for a big play to find their end zone again. It's been a back and forth game. A lot of fun tonight here in St. Louis Park. Both teams playing well. Both teams looking to get to the end of their season on high notes. Hill-Murray again on a 2-game winning streak over the last couple of weeks, looking to make it 3. Benilde looking for its first win of the season.
Red Knights are going to attempt the 2-point conversion.
Red Knights now taking the field. Pioneers have the defense they want on the field. Courtney in the shotgun position. Ferdine in the backfield with him. And it's a breakdown at the line, and Courtney is going, he's pushing, and it is going to be close.
Extra point.
Not sure if he got it. Pioneer defender broke through that line like there was nothing there. Courtney evaded and pushed for the goal line. We're not sure. No signal yet from the referees. And he got it! Courtney breaks the line. We'll take a look here. The ball came out.
Makes the score, Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights 28. Hill-Murray
I
Pioneers
missed the
21.
replay, but here we go. Let's see this again. Courtney in trouble right away, manages to scoot away, and he may have, yes, it does look like the ball broke the plane before he let it go. And so it is a 2-point conversion for the Red Knights that equalizes their missed extra point. It's 28-21 to go, 1:26 to play in the first half. Pioneers looking to make a big drive down the field to tie up this game. It has been back and forth. It has been fun. These two teams are going at it, having a great time on a beautiful night in St. Louis Park.
Hitter to kick off for the Red Knights. 1:26 remaining in the second quarter. It's a reminder to senior parents to head down to the field, senior football and dance line parents.
So Huther back for the kickoff, looking to kick it deep. They do not want to give the Pioneers the field position they had on the last play. And it's kind of a squib kick, and it's picked up at the 15-yard line, and it is number 6 who's found some space. He is running, and they have done it again. Brought the ball out to the 50-yard line. Excellent return on the part of the Pioneers, who have great field position with 1:16 to go in the half and 2 timeouts. And we will see what they can do. We will see if the Red Knights can stop them. It's 28-21 to go, 1:16 in the first half left to play.
First and 10 for Hill-Murray at the 50-yard line.
So at exactly the 50-yard line. Quarterback drops. Oh no, it's a handoff. Nice fake, fooled me, and they are stopped at the line. That'll be second down with the clock still ticking at 1:05. Picks up maybe a yard or so. Underneath a minute to play now. The Pioneers in a hurry-up situation. Quarterback in the shotgun, looking to pass, throws it deep. He's got him in, and it is incomplete. Is it a reception or not? It is caught, but he's out of bounds. So great play for the Pioneers, exactly what you want to do. The clock stops on the first down, and the Pioneers are right where they want to be with 47 seconds to play. First and goal to go from the 9-yard line. Some of those plays that are on my far side are really hard to see. Great throw, great pass, great catch by Rashad McKinley. And that's his first reception of the night, I do believe. And there's the give to Seidel, who tries to muscle himself forward, picks up a few yards, about to the 5-yard line. It's going to be second and goal to go from the 5, 39 seconds to play.
Second goal from the 5-yard line.
And somebody called a timeout. Otherwise, that clock would be ticking. Everybody wants to get this right. 39 seconds to play in the first half. Red Knights looking for a big stop. Pioneers with another great kick return up to the 50-yard line, and then a great 30-40 yard pass to McKinley to get them down to the 9, and then Seidel brings them to the 5, and here we go. It is second down and goal to go from the 5-yard line with 39 seconds left. McCougaran, not sure if I'm saying his name right, is under center. He throws, and it's just a little bit low to
Third down and goal from the 5.
number 20, I believe, Joseph Koch. He just throws it too low. If he catches it, he can maybe turn and get into the end zone on that play. It's going to bring up third down, 34 seconds to play. Hill-Murray managing the clock really well here. Remember, they only had about a minute and a half at the kickoff. In between a great kick return and a big pass play. they've still got 34 seconds to play with. And they try the same thing again. That pass is a little high, but he's got it, and he is in for a touchdown, and the Pioneers respond again. Joseph Cope with the reception, and it is now 28-27 with 28 seconds to play in the first half. Pioneers bringing in J.P. Yoakum to tie this game up. And what a night he has had. What a night we've all had here with a lot of scoring, a fun up and down, back and forth game. Both teams playing their own game and playing it well. There's the kick, it is up, and it is good, and we are all knotted up at 28 with 28 seconds to play. Benilde-St. Margaret will be back to receive. We'll see if J.P. Yoakum can drive it into the end zone again for a touchback, and we'll see what the Red Knights do with 28 seconds to play in the first half. See the Benilde-St. Margaret's faithful there looking for some kind of whiteout, I imagine, in the student section. And look at those 28s up on the scoreboard. Back and forth game, all tied up. Seidel should be back to receive. Huther looking to kick it deep. Maybe praying for a little tailwind this time. Would like to drive it deep. Or what did I did it again. I mixed up the... This is hard when you're on your own, folks. Have mercy on me. That's Yoakum looking to kick deep.
Yoakum with the kick.
Ferdine with the return. It's a nice clean catch. He's up to the 20, breaks a tackle, finds his way to the 30, and a really nice return on the part of Ferdine, who brings the ball to the 30-yard line with 21 seconds left for the Red Knights to somehow manufacture something. We'll see if they're going to go for it or play conservatively. I'd like to see him take a shot myself.
31-yard line, excuse me.
Courtney takes the field. Trotting out, calm, cool, and collected. He's got 2 timeouts to play with in 21 seconds. Clock should stop on first downs. We got trips to the near side. Courtney rolls out, finds his man at short, and he wisely gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. It's a little 8-yard play, 15 seconds to go. And that's the kind of play the Hill-Murray Pioneers will give up all day long right now, as it'll more than likely just chew up clock. But a nice play on the part of the Red Knights, especially to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. 15 seconds to play, 2 timeouts for the Red Knights. Courtney back, finds a man short again, looking for some blocking. He's got some. He turns the corner, but he is hung up at about the 48-yard line. Really nice tackle on the part of the Hill-Murray Pioneers, because that could have been broken deep, and they take a timeout to stop the clock. 7 seconds left in the first half. 28-28, all knotted up. So there was a nice tackle. I believe Joseph Cope was able to wrap him up and keep that from a big gain. Benilde-St. Margaret's looking for a first half miracle here. 7 seconds to play. What will they do? That's a tough one to be looking for the end zone at that distance. Everybody having a good time here tonight. Hill-Murray fans coming in from the east side over to the west side of St. Louis Park to cheer on their team, who's been rolling with a 2-game winning streak. Benilde-St. Margaret's looking for their first win, hoping to go ahead here in the first half with 7 seconds to play. We got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Courtney in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to his left, finds a man, and he overthrows him and he can't bring it in. 2 seconds left to play in the first half. He had Max Benning open, and he just missed him. It would have been a great play that would have brought the ball down to about the 25 or 30-yard line, and he just put too much on it. And he can't bring that in, so 2 seconds left to play. This should be the last play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. Hill-Murray will be feeling pretty good to make this stop if they can do it and go in tied. And they played safe with a handoff, but he's got a big gain. He's finding some room, and he is hung up. Very nice tackle by number 6, Rashad McKinley, who had the big reception on the other side of the ball to stop him from getting into the end zone. He was the last man between him and the end zone. He got his feet set, and off he went with a great tackle, and we've got a flag on the field. McKinley with a great tackle. It's 28-28 going into the half. Not sure what the flag is. Will maybe be enforced in the first half, I imagine, because it was after the play. Let's see what we've got. Also a Red Knights player down, and I'm not sure what that flag was about. Lots of discussion between the referees, looking to get this one right. Yeah, everybody's wondering if the half is indeed over and some penalty will be enforced at the beginning of the first half, but the Pioneers headed back to the sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the part of the Pioneers, and the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights get one more play to close out this half with zeros on the clock, knotted up at 28. And who is down? He is up on his feet, and I believe that was Khalif Brown who was injured. Yes, it is. That's number 42. So after the play was over, there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on the Pioneers, and they will not get one more play. That is the right call to make. As it was after the play was over, we'll probably see this enforced on the ensuing kickoff of the second half. What a half of football. 28-28. And we're going to stay live here as it is senior night, and the seniors will be recognized here at halftime. So a very exciting first half, back and forth and back and forth. The Red Knights opened up with a 3-and-out, and we hadn't seen a punt since then, as each team scored every time they touched the ball, except for the Red Knights, who ran out of clock here in the first half. So we're all knotted up at 28s, looking to honor the seniors tonight of Benilde-St. Margaret's. And then looking forward to an exciting second half of football.
We will now do the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights senior night introductions with their parents and a student athlete's message to their parents.
So each Red Knight senior's name will be called, and they'll head out onto the field with their parents. Always a beautiful ceremony to wrap up a high school career.
Brady Wine, his parents Scott and Jill.
That's Brady Wine with his parents.
Next player introduced, number 3, Zane Slater, his parents Tim and Cynthia. I love you and thank you.
And Zane Slater heading out on
Next
the
player
field now.
introduced, number 5, Will Peschel, his parents Patrick and Gina. Thank you for being with me every step of the way. Love you.
Zane Slater still right there on your screen. And here comes Will Peschel.
Next player introduced, number 6, Sam Monk, his parents Donald and Karen. Thank you for everything you do for me in every aspect of my life.
And there's Sam Monk. It's always a beautiful thing honoring these seniors every year.
Next player introduced up, number 9, Tyler Zachman, his parents Leo and Jenny. Thank you for the support. Love you.
And there's Tyler Zechman. Unfortunately sidelined with an arm injury, obviously, in his senior year. I'm sure he'd love to be out there playing.
Next player introduced, number 10, Ryan Seaver, his parents Matthew and Emily. Thank you for your support since day one. Love you.
And that's Ryan Seaver.
Next player introduced, number 11, Jake Runman, his parents Brian and Katie. Thanks for everything you do for me. Love you.
And Jake Runman headed out onto the field.
Next player up, number 12, Bennett Hilbrands. His parents, Eric and Rosemary. Thank you for your love and support in everything you do. Next player up, number 14, Mason Baldwin. Parents, Eric and Betsy. Thank you for all you have done over the years. I love you. Next player up, number 18, Andrew Wolfson. Parents, David and Carrie. Thank you for supporting me. Love you. Next player up, number 22, Luke Fredine. Parents, Chris and Connie. Thank you for always pushing me to be the best player I can be in everything I do. Next player up, number 23, Max Benning. Parents, Ray and Valerie. Hey, Mom and Dad, thank you for all you've done. Shake and bake. Next player up, number 24, Miles Vinton. Parents, Mark and Laura. Thank you for driving me to and from practice since 3rd grade. Next player up, number 27, Joey Mernon. Parents, Sean and Amy. Thank you for always supporting me in everything I do. Next player up, number 28, Max Areola. Parents, Angel and Michelle. Thank you for supporting me through this year. It's been rough. Love ya. Next player up, number 30, James Dunay. Parents, Eric and Amber, and James Dunay. Thank you for supporting me and helping me my whole life. Next player up, number 51, Daniel Porsche. Parents John and Lisa, thank you for always being there for me. Next player up, number 56, Mason Frank. Parents Mark and Maureen, thank you, parents, for being patient and supporting me throughout the years. Next player up, number 72, Jeff Raymond. Parents Derek and Jessica, thank you for all your sacrifices you have done over the years that allowed me to play this game. That is our Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights senior football players 2021. Give them a round of applause.
And there you go, the seniors for the Red Knights. We are knotted up at 28 at halftime.
Now, join us on the field tonight. We proudly present the 12 seniors from the state championship. Benilde-St. Margaret's dance team.
And we'll go to break. We'll be back in just a bit for the second half of some exciting night of Benilde-St. Margaret's football here on ParkTV.
This is my husband, Alex Hussey. Alex is about 2 weeks away from coming home.
I was playing man in foot patrol, and I stopped on the bomb. Lost my legs and my left hand in an explosion.
And he suffered a severe traumatic brain injury.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
There are so many mountains to climb, and we do it together.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
To watch Alex take on this mountain, that's what this is all about.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Alex has conquered this mountain. That's something he won't forget.
With the right support, there are no limits.
Look at that smile! You did it!
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won.
This has meant so much.
Thank you, DAV.
Alex Hussey, thank you for your service. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to St. Louis Park, Minnesota for the second half of this knotted up game, 28-28 against the Hill-Murray Pioneers and the home team, Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. We had an exciting first half of football with the Red Knights going up early, and then it went back and forth, and we had a penalty at the end of the first half that is being enforced now, so Hill-Murray kicking from the 25-yard line. And we're off for the second half of football. The kick is received at about the 25-yard line. He's hit hard at the 38-yard line, and that's the kind of hit you're going to remember. That was number 10 on Hill-Murray, Matthew Waldock, with a big hit to stop him. But nevertheless, with that penalty at the end of the first half, the Red Knights will have decent field position at about the 39-yard line. Courtney trotting in, looking to command another good second half as he had a great first half. We got Ferdine in the backfield, trips to the far side, one wide out to the near, the handoff, it's Ferdine, and he breaks some tackles and makes his way up to about the 49, 50-yard line. Might be a first down. If it's not, it's close. It's going to be second down and 1, and a nice run by Ferdine to open up this second half. Courtney in the shotgun again. And it's another give to Ferdine. And he turns a corner to find the first down. They went with the exact same set as the previous play. Ferdine, 2 runs and 2 plays this half. And a first down for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. So here we go, the Red Knights moving the ball on the ground very effectively as they have all game. And a nice play on the by the Pioneers, excuse me, as they knot up the line and not much there. We'll see here, that was a give to Ferdine as well, I believe, and he is met and taken down right away. 2nd and 11 for a loss of 1 yard. There's a throw over to Benning, and he doesn't get much. Didn't have any blocking. They're looking at 3rd and long for the Red Knights. So it's about 3rd and 10 to go.
3rd down and 10 from the 48.
And we'll see what the Red Knights do here. Watch for a possible little short pass to the flat. Courtney drops back, finds his man, and there it is. That's Benning, and he will pick up the 1st down on a huge 3rd and 10 play here to open up the first half as the Red Knights continue to march down the field. Pioneers having a hard time keeping the Red Knights from moving the ball. They really just ran out of time at the end of the first half, but here they are with the ball now on about the 36-yard line. Courtney in the shotgun, Ferdine in the backfield, 2 wide on each side. And there's a give to Ferdine, and he is tripped up by Matthew Walduck. No gain there. A nice tackle to get him at the ankles. You see Ferdine running and just gets him, takes him down. Good tackle by the Pioneer defense. Got 4 wide receivers set. Courtney rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it. He's not finding much. He's knotted up at the line of scrimmage, and not much gain for Courtney on that one. Another good defensive play by the Pioneers. And now it'll be 3rd and 9. The ball on the 35-yard line. Red Knights looking for another big 3rd and long play.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, excuse me. And there's a give to Ferdine. He turns the corner. He's hit hard right at about the 1st down marker. It's going to depend on where they spot it, but it looks like perhaps he's got the 1st down. Let's see where they spot it. Not moving the chains yet. It's going to be 4th and short. And for my money, I would look for a keeper on this one, as Courtney is hard to stop. And he moves the ball, and he looks to have the 1st down. 4th and 1 seems to be almost a given for Jamarius Courtney. Did I say his first name right? I hope I did. Again, I apologize for any mispronounced names tonight. I'm on my own, and I'm doing my best. And as somebody with a complicated last name myself, I know what it's like to have your name mispronounced. But Courtney with a big 1st down play on 4th down. Ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Courtney looks back to pass. He hangs onto it, rolls out to his left, and he is taken down. There is nowhere to go, and he's lucky he didn't get a fumble on that as he was holding it so loosely. And it's going to be 2nd and long. Loss of about 10 yards on the play. 2nd and 20 for the Red Knights. Backed up and need to get some yards here. Hill-Murray Pioneer defense coming out fiercely this 2nd half, trying to knot things up at the line. Courtney takes the snap. He looks to pass. He drops back. He's got a nice pocket in time. He's got a man, and it's a caught. The ball will be spotted about the 1-yard line. I believe that was Benning on the reception. That seems to be his #1 target with the thrown ball today. And a huge play for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 7:18 to play in the 3rd quarter. And Courtney pounds the ball in for a touchdown. And the Benilde-St. Margarets are up 34-28. Getting a little chippy out there. Both teams having a hard time stopping each other. Lots of scoring in this ball game. Not at all how I thought it would go. I thought if Benilde-St. Margaret was going to have a chance, it would be a low-scoring game. You see a beautifully thrown ball by Courtney, a little bit behind him, but Benning can get back and get it. If you'd hit him in stride, he might have been in the end zone, but no matter. Courtney brings the ball into the end zone anyway. Benilde ready to kick the extra point.
Kick is up.
And the kick is up, and it is good. 35-28, Benilde-St. Margaret opening up the first half exactly as you want to, taking the lead back, and Hill-Murray will be back to respond. I expect to see a lot of Seidel coming through with his powerful legs. He has both power and speed. Benilde-St. Margaret player number 63, Jack Dietz, and his sister Lexi want to wish a warm hello to Grandma Kathy up in Fargo, Minnesota. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for tuning in. So it's 35-28 early in the third quarter. Nobody knows how this one is going to turn out. It has just been up and down and back and forth.
For the Red Knights.
Red Knights ready to kick off to Hill-Murray. Expect to see Seidel to receive. Generally, he can get about a good 15, sometimes 20 yards on the return before the kicking team's coverage can even get down there. That field position that they have gotten on kickoffs has been a huge advantage for the Hill-Murray Pioneers. If they have often started the ball with the ball at the 50-yard line. And a little squib kick. They don't even want the ball to get into Slidel's hands, and that is going to be picked up by number 26, Trey Tremblay, who's taken out the 40-something yard line, and we've got a flag thrown on the play late. Let's see what this penalty is. That could be a big penalty with good field position for Hill-Murray. Personal foul. And it's a personal foul on the Red Knights. Perhaps a hard throw out of bounds or a late hit. Let's see what happened here. Tremblay picks the ball up. He's wrapped up, pushed out of bounds, and that's a little bit of a late hit. The whistle had blown. And I think that's a call you have to make. And so that'll push the Pioneers into Red Knight territory. Oh, and there it is. It wasn't actually the tackle. It was the Red Knights doing getting a little chippy, getting some hard talk. And that's going to cost them. That's a huge penalty, putting the Pioneers on the 40-yard line in Red Knights territory. And there's a give to Slidell, and he's going to be tough to take down. Leaps over a man and is pushed out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Nice play on the part of the Pioneers. I just don't know how you stop this Slidell kid. He is a strong, fast runner. A little hop and a scoop, and pushed out of bounds there by Sam Monk, which saved a touchdown. And it's hard to sometimes even make those tackles when you have a runner as fast and strong as Slidell, it's hard to sometimes know the right angle to come at him, and Monk found it and got him out of bounds, but still a big gain for the Pioneers. 1st and 10 to go.
Returning the ball carrier, short gain on the play.
And a short gain there. Nice defense on the part of the Red Knights.
Luke Ferdinand on the tackle for the Red Knights.
Red Knights fans trying to will a big stop into the Red Knights defense. Both teams have struggled to make any kind of stop all game since the first 3 and out that Hill-Murray experienced on the opening possession. And the ball is given to, you guessed it, Slidell, who squeaks right in for another Hill-Murray touchdown. Not sure what there is you can do to stop Slidell. Every run seems to be for a huge game. What a ball player. And he had some great blocking there too. Look at that hole that's opened up for him, and he just easily bursts into the end zone. Could have almost done it blindfolded. And here comes Hill-Murray to tie this game up. We've been here before. Snap, spot, kick is up, and
Kick is up.
it is good. Yoakum's been perfect all night. 35-35, 6.5 to go in the third quarter. And we just keep going back and forth. You can see here in the run again, Seidel is just so hard to take down. You cannot get to him. It's like he's got the strength of a bear and the quickness and agility of a squirrel. You see the Hill-Murray faithful there who drove in from the East End. There's the Benilde-St. Margaret's faithful at home looking for their first win of the season. They've had a tough schedule and so far a disappointing season, but they are right in this one, knotted up at 35 with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Players on the field hoping to give those fans an enjoyable
Yoakum, the kickoff for the Pioneers.
Of course, win or lose, it's been a great night here in St. Louis Park. Beautiful, unseasonably warm weather and a fun night of football. Yoakum set to kick off. He has got a good leg. He's kicked it deep all day. Couple touchbacks. We'll see what he can do here. There's the kick. It's another good one, but it'll be a return. Looks like Ferdine on the return up to the 20. Finds some room, and he is hit hard at the 28-yard line. Another really nice tackle by the Hill-Murray defense. That was Joseph Koch with a great wrap.
Joseph Koch on the tackle for the Hill-Murray.
You see Ferdine here on the return. He's a nice, strong runner.
First and 10 for the Red Knights from the 28-yard line.
But Joseph Koch just hits him up high with a wrap up and takes him down. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Red Knights at about the 28-yard line. And we'll see what they can manufacture as they've moved the ball up the field really well this entire game. Courtney back to pass. He's going deep, and that'll be overthrown. Good defense and coverage on the part of the Hill-Murray Pioneers. Even if it had been on target, you'd probably be looking at a block pass or maybe even interception. Good coverage. So, but I like this taking a shot there on that first and 10 when you're on the 28-yard line, trying to eat up some yards. And now we'll see if Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights go back to their read option. Courtney in the backfield, Ferdine with him. And there's the give to Ferdine, who almost gets taken down, but scoots ahead. A nice gain, but also a really good tackle to save a first down there on the part of Hill-Murray. But Ferdine picks up about 6 or 7, maybe 8 yards. It's going to be third and short, third and 2. This is a tough distance to stop this Red Knights offense with. We've got Courtney at shotgun. Trips to the far side. Courtney looks to pass, and he takes off. He's got an angle, but he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, and a nice tackle on the part of the Hill-Murray Pioneers to stop him on third and short. It'll be fourth down and about 2 yards to go.
Fourth down and 1.
Fourth down and 1. I guess he picked up 1 yard on that play. I wonder if we'll see a hard count here and then maybe a punt, or will they go for it? If they go for it and don't get it, they give Hill-Murray a very short field. 4th and 1 to go. Trips to the near side. Courtney in the shotgun. Looks like Ferdine in the backfield. Calling an audible. The give to Ferdine, and he's got it. He picks up the first down and a little bit more. And we were looking at perhaps the first defensive stop since the beginning, since the first possession of the game, other than when Benilde ran out of time at the half. But no, on 4th and short, the Red Knights pick up the first down about the 49-yard line. 43-yard line, sorry. And that's another Red Knight first down. They just keep moving that ball a little bit at a time. 2 yards here, 10 yards there. Not a lot of big plays, but they've done a very nice job of just eating up the field bit by bit and piece by piece. And here we go again. And it's the give to Ferdine, and he is met in the backfield for a tackle for a loss. Looked like a blitz coming in by Hill-Murray. Very nice defensive play to back up the Red Knights. It's going to be 2nd and long, 2nd and 13 to go. Ball on the Pioneer 49-yard line. Pioneers doing a nice job on defense this half. Working on clogging up that line, and now we got looks like a false start on the part of the Red Knights. That'll back them up even more, bring them to 2nd and 18, so a lot of yards to make up. Now the ball put on the 46-yard line of the Red Knights, 2nd and 17 to go. I look for possibly a pass to Benning. That's been Courtney's favorite target this game. Little fake to Ferdine, pressure, throw it out into the flat to number 3, who's met right at the line of scrimmage. They have a hard time getting him down. That is Zane Slater, senior this year, with a nice catch, but not a whole lot of room to run. Got hung up at the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up a couple yards as he legged it out to try to at least get a little bit of a gain, and that was, of course, Seidel on the tackle, playing both sides of the field, really all sides of the field, since he returns kicks as well. We've yet to see a punt this game. So it's 3rd and 15 with 2:49 to go in the 3rd quarter, and there is pressure, and down goes Courtney for another loss. The Hill-Murray defense showing up strong here in the 2nd half, bringing the pressure, rattling the Red Knights line, and making everything hard, and we will see our first punt of the game. And that's a big game changer right there, as Hill-Murray has the opportunity to go up by a full touchdown, and assuming they get this ball back. I believe that's Hughes, they're back to punt. 4th and 19, midfield. It's definitely a punting situation. And it's a high punt, but it's a short punt. And it doesn't take much of a bounce. It's at about the 32, 33-yard line. The Hill-Murray Pioneers will take over. They had a lead by 1 earlier in the game because of a missed field goal on the other end by the Red Knights. Now they have an opportunity to go up a full touchdown if they get into the end zone. And here we're looking at the Benilde schedule remaining. They are going on the road at Orono and closing out the season against Robbinsdale Cooper. Looking for their first win tonight. One of their biggest offensive nights of the season. Definitely their biggest offensive night of the season. And there's a little give. And not much of a gain, but a nice 4 or 5 yard gain for the Pioneers. And that was, I think, number 35, Maxwell Nicholson. I would expect to see them continue to go to Slidell, who the Red Knights have had a very difficult time containing today. He had one big 70-yard run for a touchdown. And there goes Slidell, and they'll slow him down there. They met him at the line hard and didn't get the holes that he's been getting for a lot of the game, and they logged him up at the line there, so it'll be 3rd and 7 to go. The Red Knights with an opportunity to now force the Pioneers into a 4th down situation, because he did pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 6. Red Knights faithful once again, pounding on the seats, trying to will the Red Knights to a big 3rd down stop. Quarterback is under center. And it's the give to Seidel. He's got some room, but he's hit, and he bounces off. He's so hard, he turns the corner, and that's going to be a first down. We got a flag on the field. May have been a face mask. We're waiting the call. This is a huge call. It's a first down by the Pioneers, but if the penalty's on them, it should come back. No flag on the play, so it'll be a first down. Another great run by Seidel. Just so hard to take down once he gets going. And right there, it looked like maybe a face mask, but not quite. He had his hand on his helmet, but he wisely pulled it off. Ref didn't have a great line on it, but you can see why he threw that flag, and they consulted and did the right thing. No penalty. And it'll be first down and 10. 49-yard line for the Hill-Murray Pioneers, looking to keep moving the ball forward, probably going to Seidel, who the Red Knights have just not been able to take down all game. Red Knights looking for a stop, and there goes Seidel one more time, and he's going to pick up another 5 to 6 yards. A minute to go in the third quarter. This quarter going by pretty fast. Just got such power and speed. I say it over and over, I know, but he's an impressive runner. Also plays good defense and a good returner. He's all over the place. So it's second down and 5 at the 44-yard line, 33 to play in the third quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun position, and he gives it to Seidel, who's going to find a hole, and he's going to find his speed, and he'll be brought down to the 25-yard line. Big gain for the Hill-Murray Pioneers, and I would be curious to know his yard total today. He's got to be pushing the 300-yard range. And a really good tackle there on the part of Sam Monk. Once again, preventing a touchdown, but nevertheless a huge gain for the Pioneers, who are now knocking on the door, trying to take a bigger lead after they had a big stop, one of the only stops of the night, resulting in the only punt of the night so far on the Red Knights. Quarterback is Anderson. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So it's all tied up at 35-35, but it's first and 10 on the 26-yard line for the Hill-Murray Pioneers, who are knocking on the door trying to take a lead. We will be back right after these messages.
Sometimes there's no do-over. Some things you can't rewind. That's when an extra safety step could mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. Learn more at poolsafely.gov.
And we're back here in St. Louis Park, ready to start the fourth quarter, all knotted up at 35-35. The Hill-Murray Pioneers are knocking on the door to take a lead. That would be their second lead, but also their biggest lead of the game here, and they're on the 26-yard line. The Red Knights hoping to stop them. We have no idea how this ball game's going to turn out. It's been up and down all night. It's been a fun, beautiful night of football, and we're ready to start the fourth quarter. Quarterback McCogerin, I believe, under center. And it's a give to who else? Seidel, who even though he's met hard at the line, still will pick up 5 yards. Seems to be about his minimum gain. And it'll be second and 5. The ball on the 20-yard line, beginning of the fourth quarter. Red Knights hoping to get a stop. They just have not been able to do it since the opening possession. They forced him 3 and out, but Hill-Murray has dominated on the ground since then. And there's a give to Seidel, who's met at the line of scrimmage, wrapped up nicely, and still pushes his way for maybe a gain of a yard or two. Still getting a little chippy out there. Neither team can afford any dumb penalties with pushing and shoving and those kinds of things. Don't want to do that. It's going to be 3rd and 4 to go. Red Knights would like to keep them from any gain here. But they have been mostly unable to stop Seidel all game. We'll see if they give to him again. And it's a fumble, but Seidel picks it up. He does a little spin move and finds his way, and he is going to score. Oh my goodness, by little Sebastian. That was a heck of a move with a fumble ball. He picks it up. You'd think he'd get tackled, but he spins around, moves his feet like a dancer, and he finds his way into the end zone. Look at this move right there. Bounces off of that tackle, breaks another tackle, finds the open space, and once he's in open space, he is nearly impossible to break down. What a huge play by Hill-Murray to take the lead on what was otherwise a broken play and could have been disastrous. High kick, whistle is blown before the snap. And it's going to be offsides on Benilde-St. Margaret, which will just make the kick even shorter, possibly move it up enough for them to go for 2. It's 41-35, 10:35 to go in the game. And it's moved up close enough that they're going to go for 2. I would expect to see this give to Seidel, which is exactly what happens, and he is in for the 2-point conversion, and that's a big play. This has been a game that's been going back and forth, 7-7, and now Hill-Murray's got an 8-point lead, 43-35, with 10:35 to play in the game. Can Benilde-St. Margaret's respond? Can Benilde-St. Margaret's get to a point where they can stop Seidel and the Hill-Murray offense? Only time will tell as we move forward, marching toward the end of this game. Hill-Murray fans looking on, looking for a road win in their 3rd in a row. There's the Red Knights faithful, looking worried but hopeful in their team to turn this around in the 10.5 to go in the game. Hoping and praying, looking for their first victory. So the Pioneers will kick off. Yoakum with a big, strong leg is kicked deep all game. Ferdine back to receive at the 5-yard line. If he kicks it deep, they'd be wise to let it go into the end zone. Here goes Yoakum with the kick.
Yoakum with the kick.
And it's a short one. And it is fielded by Ferdine. And he'll bring it up to about the 26-yard line. A decent return, but also right about what you want to do if you're Hill-Murray as well. Benilde-St. Margaret's will have about 74 yards to march down if they want to tie up this ball game. Down 43-35. Courtney out, calm, cool, and collected as usual. And by out, I meant in. He's in his shotgun formation. Quick pass to Benning, who turns upfield, gets a little bit of a gain, and then carries a couple of players down to the 35-yard line. Almost had to push one of his blockers forward because he was in his way. And a nice pickup for Benning after it was hit hard, right? right there, and just, you'd think he'd go down, but look at him just pull these guys. So we've got Courtney in the shotgun again for Dean in the backfield. It's a fake give, and he dumps it down, and I didn't see to who. That'll be a nice gain and a first down for the Red Knights. Got 3 wide receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side. Ferdine in the backfield. It's a fake to Ferdine, and Courtney will keep it and pick up about 5 yards. So a nice gain by Courtney. Pops back up, ready to go. It's going to be 2nd and 5 with 9:20 to play in the game. Ball on the 49-yard line.
2nd down and 6 on the 49-yard line.
Red Knights knocking on Pioneer territory, needing to drive the ball down the field and get a 2-point conversion. But they've got about a half a field in front of them before they do that. Courtney is met in the backfield, makes some moves, tries to skirt out of it, but he's still taken down for what looks like a loss. Good defense on the part of the Pioneers to get into the backfield and take him down. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
From the 48-yard line.
It's a big 3rd down play for the Red Knights. They're in that situation again where they would probably have to punt with 8:39 to go. 3rd and 7. Courtney getting the play from the sideline. Snap, quick pass to Benning. Not really anywhere to go, but he manages to skirt his way, and it looks like he found himself for a first down. He was surrounded by Pioneer defenders, but managed to just kind of dance his way to a first down. That's a huge first down for the Red Knights. Watch as he's just kind of surrounded, but skirts by him. And the 2 players kind of over pursuing a little bit. He's eventually brought down, but it's too late, and it's a first down. Red Knights are in Pioneer territory. Ball on the 44-yard line. Red Knights down 43-35 with 8 minutes to play. Courtney takes the snap, and he fakes the handoff and goes. Courtney turns the corner, and he is knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line, and the Red Knights are on the move again. A little fake to Ferdine. Good blocking downfield. Turns the corner and is knocked out of bounds by Rashad McKinley. Rashad McKinley with a big reception on the offensive side of the ball in the first half. So here we go. First down and 10 from the 31-yard line. The give is to Ferdine, and he skirts his way up. A nice gain on the part of Ferdine, about 6-7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and shortish. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 24-yard line. Second and 3. Courtney in the shotgun. He's looking, and he finds Benning, who makes his way upfield a little bit, and it looks like he has enough for the first down. And that's another Red Knights first down as they just keep methodically moving the ball down the field. Down 43-35 with 7:09 to go in the game. Ball on the 19-yard line. Clock ticking down to 6:50 in the game. Courtney fakes the give to Ferdine. He looks deep to Benning. He's got him in the end zone! Little Sebastian, it's a Red Knights touchdown! That'll bring it to 43-41, and they're right back in it. They keep driving the ball down the field. A great offensive game for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. We'll see what they do here. 72 looks to be a little bit hurt, limping on the field. Courtney in the game. There's Jeffrey Raymond, who looked to be a little bit hurt, but he seems to be fine now. The Red Knights are going to go for the 2-point conversion. You have to in this situation. Courtney drops back. He looks. He finds his man, and it's a 2-point conversion, and we are tied up again. 43-43 with 6:41 to go in the game. Oh my goodness, can you believe this game we've had tonight? And all I can say is I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell from these fans, willing their team to finding their first victory for the Red Knights. But just as the Red Knights have had a great offensive night, so have the Hill-Murray Pioneers, who continue to pound the ball downfield with their star running back, Seidel. The Red Knights defense has got to show up on this drive. They need to make a stop. Somehow they've got to find a way to key in on Sawyer Seidel, who's had a monster game, and he had a monster game last week. And here's Hill-Murray's remaining schedule. They're going to close it out at home with 2 games, South St. Paul and then Orono. And again, you can see they're at a 2-game winning streak. They opened up 0-3 and then won their next 2. And we've had an exciting shootout tonight. 43-43 with 6:41 to go. Huther ready to kick off, hoping to kick deep. And there's another squib kick. They're keeping the ball out of the hands of Seidel, and that was sort of almost a quasi-onside kick, which they almost could have gotten.
Murray takes over, 1st and 10. 35-yard line.
So in lieu of, they almost could have gotten to this. It was wide open there, but Hill-Murray falls on it. They'll have good field position once again. The ball on the 36-yard line, 35.5-yard line. Red Knights defense needs to show up huge. And there goes Seidel again. And he is almost gone. That's a 1st down for Hill-Murray. And I don't know what the Red Knights can do to stop it. The key is to get at him before he can really get moving. Once he gets moving, he has the agility and the power to beat you every time. Heck of a football player. So it's 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line, 6:30 to play. And it's the give to Seidel, and there they got to him a little bit before he could get going, but he still manages to pick up about 4 yards. Somehow the Red Knights have got to do something to stop Seidel and get the ball back. Ball game tied at 43 with about 6 minutes left. And you can hear the Red Knights faithful call it out to their defense, believing in them, hoping, shaking our cameras. And it's Seidel with another big gain, not quite to the 1st down, but close. It's going to be 3rd and very short. Third and 1. This is a huge play for the Red Knights. They need this stop. Force them into a 4th down situation. 5:30 to play. Red Knights fans getting on their feet. They want to see the stop. They need to get him in the backfield if they can. Quarterback under center. It's the give to Seidel, and there it is, another Pioneer 1st down. So the Pioneers move the sticks again.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers to the 40-yard line.
5 minutes to play. Ball on the 40-yard line. 43-43. Red Knights trying to figure out what they can do. They are believing in themselves, though, playing with excitement and passion. And it's a pitch to Seidel, who will find about 3 yards. So it's second down and maybe 5 or 6 to go. 4.5 to play. Hill-Murray taking their time. The clock will soon be a factor. All tied up here in a very up and down, exciting game of football.
From the 37.
Second and 7. Quarterback under center. And there you go. They give to Seidel. They clog him up, but he still pushes. Finds his way to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short. And here we go again. Hill-Murray doing a nice job of protecting the ball and chewing up clock. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 4. This is a huge play for the Red Knight defense. They need to stop them here. Probably 4-down territory for the Hill-Murray Pioneers. And there's the give to Seidel, who's going to pound his way to what looks like a 1st down. Not sure. Let's see where they spot it.
4th down and 1.
It's going to be 4th and very short. This is it for the Red Knights. 3 minutes to play. They've got to get him in the backfield and stop him from getting that 1 yard that they need, that Hill-Murray needs. The Red Knights need this turnover on downs. 2:48 to play. Quarterback under center. And it's the give to Seidel, who will find his way to the 1st down. I don't know how you stop him from getting the mere inches that he needed. And that may have been the chance that Benilde needed. There's still a lot of ball game left. 2:38 to play, and we're tied up. Hill-Murray just masterfully controlling the ball and the clock down the stretch here.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers, the 28-yard line.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 28. Joe McCugren under center again. Seidel, he's in the shotgun, and it's a pitch to Seidel, who is met, and wow, is he strong. Nice tackling there. Nice way to slow him down and stop him by the Red Knights, but look how strong he is. He can just carry the tacklers on his back. They got him wrapped up there, and they swarm in on him, and they just eventually push him out of bounds, but what a strong runner. So it's 2nd and 7, 1:41 to play. Clock winding down. Seidel capable of a 25-yard run at any moment. Ogren under center. And it's the give to Seidel, and he will punch his way for about a 7 to 8 yard gain. 1:15 to play. The clock now becoming a factor even for Hill-Murray. We're tied up at 43. Field goal would win it, or at least give them the lead. Clock down to 1 minute. We are under a minute to play. 2nd down and 1. The ball on the 19-yard line. Hill-Murray trying to extend its 2-game winning streak. The Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret looking for their 1st win of the season. It is 3rd and 1, and there's a little throw out into the flat, and he is taken down, and the ball's loose! And the ball's loose! And it looks like Benilde-St. Margaret may have recovered it. 30 seconds to play. And that is the play that the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights needed. They have 34 seconds to drive this ball down the field. They have done it. They have turned over the Hill-Murray Pioneers, who chose not to go with Seidel. And look at him just punch that ball. He just strips it right out. That is number 6, Sam Monk, who's had a great defensive night. And then it looks like Ryan Seaver fell on it, and it is Benilde-St. Margaret's ball with 34 seconds to go. They do have the power to go deep. Benning with a great day in receiver. All tied up 43-43. And this is why we play the games, friends. What a night. We got trips to the near side. One receiver out to the far side. Courtney drops back. It's a throw to Benning, who's got a blocker, and he finds a hole, and he is taken down. And there's 28 seconds left, and there is a timeout on the field. No timeout, that's right. The clock stops with a first down if they can keep getting first downs. Looks like somebody did call a timeout. Trying to figure this out, folks. It is intense. 28 seconds to play. Ball on the 38-yard line. Benilde-St. Margaret's with a huge strip and fumble recovery on the preceding play as Hill-Murray looked to close it down with a minute to go. They get the ball back with 34 seconds, and here we are, folks, on the edge of our seats. The way this game has been so back and forth with touchdowns, an overtime game would be really interesting. It could go on a long time. Here we go. Red Knights with trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side. Courtney in the shotgun as usual for Dean in the backfield. Courtney takes the snap. He's looking, and he is in trouble and manages to skirt through and find a few yards. The Red Knights are going to have to take a timeout here. And they indeed do with 20 seconds to play in the game. A long way to go still. They're going to have to throw the ball downfield at some point here. It's going to be 2nd and 5, ball on the 43-yard line. 20 seconds to play. And the Red Knights with a lot of field left to go to try to get the ball either through the uprights or in the end zone to win this ball game and find their first win of the season. They want it so bad. You can see it on them. Hill-Murray doing a nice job in this set here to only keep them to short gains. Last play, Courtney got wrapped up in the backfield, had no choice but to try to get whatever yards he could get and then force a Benilde timeout. They have one left, I believe. 20 seconds to play. 43-43. Trips to the near side, one wide to the far side. Gonna have to see Benilde throw the ball downfield at some point. And there goes Courtney. He's looking, he finds a man, and he's got him, and he gets out of bounds. That's Benning. Huge first down, throws the ball downfield. He's out of bounds at about the 45-yard line with 14 seconds to play. That's a first down for the Red Knights, and that's the play downfield they needed. They're going to need another one to go. Benning with a great night on the receiving end.
Timeout, Hill-Murray.
And it looks like the Pioneers have called the timeout. They want to make sure they get this right. Nice throw and catch. Benning getting up there. Red Knights fans on their feet, not quite all of them, not sure why. Anticipating a big play. Hill-Murray trying to make sure they get this sequence right, so they called a timeout. It's 43-43 with 14 seconds to play in the game. Benilde, I believe, has one timeout left. Ball on the 37-yard line. Courtney, a threat with his legs, but also a threat with his arm. I'd be surprised to see him run it right here. He's had luck throwing the ball, not luck, but success throwing the ball downfield this game. He's made smart throws and good decisions. Benilde has protected the ball well. 14 seconds to go. And it's a give to Ferdine, who finds a hole. And it's down at about the 30-yard line, 10 seconds to play. Didn't quite get to the first down marker, and it looks like Benilde must have used their last timeout. Oh, and we're gonna go into extras as it ticks down. Oh. Red Knights did take a timeout. There are 2 seconds left in this game. It is tied, 43-43. The ball is on about the 30-yard line, and it looks like the Red Knights are going to take one more shot. This should be the last play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. Both teams potentially getting their rosaries out. They both want it bad. It's been a wonderful night of football. The Benilde-St. Margaret sidelines on their knees, hoping and praying. It's been a fun and intense game today. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see what happens here. We might be looking at some, well, what they call free football.
Bitter to attempt the extra the field goal. Ferdine, the holder.
They're in their typical field goal formation. And they are going to try to kick a long field goal.
46-yard field goal.
This one's going to be about 47, 46-yard field goal. And Huther kicks it, he boots it, and it is short! And he kicked it short. It was straight on. He just didn't have enough leg.
We will go to overtime.
And we go to overtime, friends. All knotted up at 43-43 with the way both of these teams have been able to drive the ball down the field and score touchdowns. Who knows what'll happen in overtime? One of the differences one of the big difference makers in this game is Benilde has had the ball at the end of the half and the game, but just simply ran out of time to get the ball either through the uprights and into the end zone. Hill-Murray was knocking on the door to close this one out with a minute left to play. And it was Sam Monk with a strip of the ball that was ultimately recovered. And Benilde-St. Margaret's had its chance to win it at the end of regulation, but they just couldn't quite get far enough. So close. Huther missed that field goal by about a foot. So in overtime, it begins to play a little bit like innings in baseball, where you, oh, here's the fumble, I believe. Yeah, and you see Monk come in there, has had a great game defensively, strips the ball, and that was just a huge play. And a really good play by Ryan Seaver to dive in there and get it before Hill-Murray could recover. So overtime looks a little bit like innings in that each team gets a chance. You go back and forth, you see who comes out on top. And a little bit of a play stoppage here to give the teams a chance to rest a little bit, make sure everybody's clear on what the rules are. If I'm not mistaken, I'm somewhat new to the high school game. I believe there's a coin toss for possession. Right. It's like a lot like college. It's been just an exciting night of football. So up and down and back and forth. And it ended kind of like you thought it might, in a tie game. I said it was going to come down to who had the ball last, and it just about did, but the clock ran out on the Red Knights toward the end. And we should be getting started soon. Don't go anywhere. This is a huge game for both teams wanting to close out their season well. Here's the Suburban Reds standings. You see St. Louis Park, kind of a surprise at 4-1 overall and 2-0 in the division at first place. Benilde down at the bottom, yet to find a victory, and Holy Angels and Orono in the middle. St. Louis Park facing Holy Angels tonight and their superstar running back. St. Louis Park beat Benilde earlier this season. Check me if I'm wrong about this, but it was the first time they had beaten them, I had heard, in like 16 years. It's been just a pleasure broadcasting this game with you all. I hope you're enjoying it. Forgive me for all my mistakes. Here come the teams out to figure out who's going to get the ball first in overtime. They start at either, I think it's the 25-yard line. Gives a chance for both teams to calm down a little bit, shaking hands. It's been a great night of football. Both schools coming from great Catholic traditions. They share that, which is why we had a public prayer before the game started. And the coin is tossed. It is landed. And it looks like this is a very formal ceremony here. And it looks like it will be Hill-Murray ball to start. Not sure. For a minute there, I thought somebody might be getting ordained. It's been a beautiful night here in St. Louis Park, unseasonably warm for at this point in October, and we will take it. We've had little to no injuries. Got a couple of little chippy plays, but it's been an intense game.
Red
And
Knights
the
will be on
refs
offense first. Start the overtime.
Oh. Ball will be placed at the 10-yard line. And so the Red Knights will start with the ball first, the 10-yard line. Like to get it into the end zone. And the way these two teams have been able to move the ball today, I expect to see a few touchdowns here. We could be here a while, folks. Buckle up. It is 43-43 in overtime. And there's a throw. He is wrapped up at the 5. Didn't see who caught it. Benning's been his target, but that is Khalif. No, not Khalif Brown. I'm not sure who 46 is. I don't have him on my roster, I don't think. So it's 2nd and 5. And it's a give to Ferdine, who picks up a couple, maybe.
No gain on
and it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and goal from the 5.
And with the way that Seidel has been moving the ball on the Hill-Murray side. If you're Benilde, you feel like you need to get this ball into the end zone. Trips to the far side, one receiver to the near side. Dean in the backfield with Courtney. Courtney's going, he's running, but he is locked up, and it is going to be 4th down and 5 to go.
4th down.
Benilde's going to have to show up here.
4th down and 4, excuse me.
4 to go. Looks like he picked up a yard. They just didn't quite have the blocking they've had all game on that play. This is a big play right here. If Benilde doesn't score, all Hill-Murray will need is a field goal to win the game. So we've got 2 wide receivers on each side. Courtney drops back. He finds a man and the throw is off target. And Hill-Murray will pick up from there, from the 10-yard line. All they'll need to do is kick a field goal or drive it in to win this game. We'll see what happens. Benilde's going to need a defensive miracle if they're going to find their first victory here tonight. Just a heartbreaking sequence for Benilde there. Not able to move the ball 10 yards into the end zone. And his throw, I don't know if it was a miscommunication or if he fell down, but it was just not happening. And so now Hill-Murray will get the ball at the 10-yard line. I imagine they'll give it to Seidel, who may punch it in, and if they get to 4th down, they kick a short field goal to win the game. You're gonna need a turnover or something, and there goes Seidel, and that is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Seidel unquestionably your player of the game, and a heck of a game against the Hill-Murray Pioneers, who take away the first victory of the season for the Red Knights and continue their winning streak as they move on. Heartbreaker for the Red Knights, but they played well, they fought hard. What a game of football we have had here tonight, my friends. Congratulations to Hill-Murray Pioneers and their fans for a well-fought game. And there goes Seidel just punching it right in. He gets the blocking he needs, and even when he doesn't have it, he still tends to find 5 to 10 yards on every play. And that will do it tonight. Hill-Murray will move to 3-3. Benilde will go to 0-6 in a heartbreaker tonight, losing 49-43. Players graciously shaking hands. We had an up and down game. Benilde looked like it was going to lose in regulation as the Hill-Murray Pioneers were knocking on the door at the end of regulation, but they got a huge turnover and just ran out of time in regulation, and it was going to be tough to beat this Hill-Murray offense and running back Sawyer Seidel tonight. So thank you all for joining us. I hope you had a good time. It was a beautiful night of Friday Night Lights here in St. Louis Park. I'm Paul Baldwin. Thank you for hanging out with me as I was alone in the booth tonight, and we will see you next time. I believe our next game will be a week from Friday with St. Louis Park, and they are taking on, I believe it might be Waconia. I don't have it in front of me. It is Waconia. So we will see you next Friday and in St. Louis Park as the Orioles take on Waconia. Thank you for joining us tonight on a great night of football. Congratulations to the Hill-Murray Pioneers on their 3rd win in a row, 49-43 over Benilde-St. Margaret's. Peace. Go in peace. Be loved, friends.